Hi, Cancer. This is going to be your weekly forecast for the last week of March 2022. Starting Wednesday, March 23rd, going to next Wednesday, March 30th. I've changed things up a little bit this week and brought in another deck. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Just brings in another fun, fresh perspective. And this week, we're just going to do a 3-card spread, which shows the past energies that are coming in and affecting, our week this week, the present energies that we're dealing with this week, and then towards the end of the week, the outgoing energies that we're dealing with going into next week. Your reading is pretty cool. I've already shuffled the cards and pulled them just to save us time and save the whole shuffling thing. So, Cancer, I really like your reading because in the past situation, you have the loyal heart card coming in. This talks about being loyal to someone or something, and remember that loyalty usually comes with having to stand up for something, right? When we are loyal to something, we take a stand and we stand up for something. And as well as this deck, I have clarified this deck with our normal deck. So the clarifier card that comes in for the loyal heart energy of the past is the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords cuts through all obstacles. It also represents communication. This is kind of the boom, get out of my way kind of card, if you know what I mean. So there's some kind of situation that from your past that you have remained loyal to that has needed this communication. There's some kind of recent communication or recent energy that has like cut through the bullshit, so to speak. Excuse my language. And that's kind of the energy that we're dealing with this week, Cancer. That really is sorry about the background noise here. That really is the big energy that we're dealing with here. It's like you remained loyal to something has come in and cut out this old energy, and now in your present, this week is a lot about this card. This is the come to the edge. The thing about this card is it's getting out of your comfort zone. That's what this card really means, is getting out of your comfort zone, come to the edge. Sometimes it's easier for people to stay in a bad situation because at least they're familiar with the bad situation, right? So sometimes it's easier to stay in that bad situation than it is to get out of your comfort zone and go into the unknown, right? Well, I think you were there in the past, but you remain loyal. This could even be you finally standing up for yourself or finally standing up for someone. This card shows that you had, when this communication or this energy came in that sliced through the fear, the negativity, what that was holding you back before. Now it's like, okay, now it's like what I love about this card coming up right after this truth, it's like a truth bomb hit, and now you're on this energy of like, okay, well, now I'm in this weird energy of being in unfamiliar territory. So it could be like you finally stood up for yourself and got a new job, or said that truth, and now it's like, I'm not used to being in this place. I'm outside of my new comfort zone. It's funny, I'm also a psychic medium, and I can see somebody starting a new job right now, and it's that feeling of being in an unfamiliar territory, even though it's what you needed to do. The clarifier for this card of leaving your comfort zone is, again, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents this feeling of being at a crossroads, so to speak. The swords are thoughts and air and thoughts. And it's like being in this energy of not being able to make a decision one way or the other. And again, I get this feeling that you were stuck in that energy, but you're in the past, but your loyalty to someone or something sliced through the bullshit and has now put you into this energy of being outside of your comfort zone, because this card itself takes care of this. It makes the decision for you. It's like, okay, The decision is made. There is no going back. I've said it. There's no going back. There's no taking it back. I'm starting in this new job, or I'm in this new relationship, whatever that might be. There's no going back from that. It is now. It's here now. You're in this new energy, which can sometimes feel a little uncomfortable, right? And that's reflected in your energies going towards the end of the week and into the next week. You have the Yang card coming in. The Yang card talks about harnessing the action that is needed to get to the next level. It literally means taking action. These cards talk about in the past and in your present this week is dealing with the fact that action happened. Choice was made somewhere along the line here. And now it's like, okay, now you need to harness this, have courage and bravery, and go with it. Even though you can't see everything around you, even though it's unfamiliar territory, even though it's not extremely known to you. The moon card is a card of illusion. It's like only being able to see what's right in front of you, not being able to see everything around you. But in this case, Cancer, that feels like a really good thing, because it feels like wherever you were, you needed to get out of that energy. So this is going to be a good week. It's going to be, I say it's going to be a good week, but it could be a little difficult for some of you who are used to being in your comfort zone, right? I think it's really good though, because if you always do what you've always done, Cancer, you will always get what you've always got. So if you want something new in your world, you have to allow new to take place. When you do that, the overarching energy on the bottom of the deck, this tells us our overarching energy for the week ahead. In this deck, you have message in a bottle. This card reminds you that you are not alone, that the universe is going to be sending you many different signs and symbols and languages, like words, messages, literally. I call them words. To me, I can read it now as easily as I can read English sometimes. But to you, it might sound like a bird that won't shut up outside of your window when you're thinking in your head about somebody or something that you need a sign for. It might be, driving down the road and every single light you hit is green. Whatever the synchronicity is that turns out in your life, remember, those are communications. This card talks about watching for the messages all around you, because God's going to be sending you a lot of messages this week, Cancer. Your loved ones, your spirit guides, your friends around you are going to be sending you a lot of messages and some help. Because the bottom of this deck, the overarching energy in this deck, the clarifier deck, is that this is help. This is somebody who's smarter and wiser, and it could be a doctor, a lawyer. It could be the ability to use your thoughts. The king is like the master. It's like completing the journey and having the wisdom that you need to get to the next level. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. And if you need more physical help and bodies in a physical way to help you, ask God to send them to you. If whatever it is that you need, ask him to send those to you, because he's sending you messages and he's sending you help and wisdom. Just so you know, this card indicates wisdom. Wow, Cancer, I hope you have a good week. And whatever this is that you are trying to move out of that old energy and into the new, I hope you remember you can do this. Keep taking the actions. You are vibrationally creating a new physical world, a new physical reality. Don't get discouraged by the gestational time. You know what I mean by that, right? When we get pregnant, we don't birth the baby the next day. We have to have gestational time. It also, if you've never had a baby before, feels very uncomfortable as you get fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter, right? So, and you can feel like you're in the dark. It's that kind of energy that's going on here. You're in a new situation. That doesn't mean it's bad. Keep telling yourself that. And keep talking to God. I hope this helps you. And if it does, please let me know in the comment section below, and please share this video. That will help me out a lot, because they censor the heck out of me. And if you would like your own private reading, either tarot or mediumship, you can find the information on my website at THMedium.ca. Have a great week, you guys.